Hey Nintendo fanboys and fangirls, it's BWA Switch here, and it's Mario Kart Day. Who's excited? We've got a lot of people in the house already, that's awesome. I like how I can just do like a couple quick tweets and links, and then people are here like a second later. So we've got Daniel D Gaming, Fluffy Hamster 16, Christina Nina 19, Matthias, I'm not gonna try to say your last name, and Vigo, I'm not gonna try to say your last name. But welcome, you guys. Oh, someone else just popped in. We got Jari Tax. Let me know if I'm saying that right. We got Carlos Cilio and Death Madness. So we've still got people streaming in. Anyway, we got 10 likes. Thank you guys. A lot of you knew this, so before we start racing, I'm gonna tell you guys about what makes this episode a special one. If you saw in the title, we have hashtag Operation Make It Rain. It's a special episode, and the reason we're doing this is today. The reason we're doing it is a lot of you might know Abdallah Smash 026. Yeah, so last Wednesday on the 12th, he found out his basement flooded, and that's like his home office and part of his house, so it's like a double whammy right there. Yeah, I knew I didn't do it right. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so, a bunch of us banded together. Let me read off the people in the room that have been helping with the project. We have Amethyst, Fluffy, Christina, have all been a big help in this project. Fluffy is actually one of the other streamers that has been helping with this project. Amethyst is an artist. She's been donating her art talents to help out. And then Christina, she's been a big support to all of us, just like emotionally, because it's like a stressful thing to put all this together. But she's doing good with some marketing aspects, getting the Operation Make It Rain hashtag out there. So yeah, as you can see in the bottom right corner of my stream, there's a little donation widget, and that shows, let me look at it myself, that shows how much progress we've made so far. We started this project on, I believe, the 14th, which was last Friday, and so far we've raised $470. Our top end of the goal is $5,000, so we've got a little more work to do, and we are really hoping to push forward today and the last 2 or 3 days left of this project, because I don't know if all of you heard, but on top of the basement flooding, we found out yesterday Abdallah's dad passed away. So not only is the stress of getting the basement fixed there, there's also like something even more pressing. And so anything you guys can do to help, we've got that donation link in the description. If you don't have the money to give, that's not a problem. You can do more than just like financial support. Just whatever you can do, like maybe just saying a kind word and whatnot. Yeah, another way you could help, since this week and last week Abdallah hasn't been able to put too much content out there. If there's one of his playlists you haven't got around to watching, or even if you had seen everything, if you could just go through and like take a little bit of time to watch some of his videos, and let the ads play. So, I mean, just the fact of that you're thinking of him and that you're still watching even though he's not able to make anything new, I think that's what's most important. But the ad revenue will also help out. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to make you all sad. It's really sad. I'm kind of having a hard time talking about it. Just kind of weird because it's not really something that happened to me. But it is, at the same time, it's something that happened to all of us. It's like when one of our team members, especially the leaders, down for a little bit, it hurts everybody. So that really explains why we're here right now. Yeah, special episode. We're racing for a reason today. And so enough about that. We'll try to get some positive vibes going here. Maybe, and do some online play. I think I forgot to put my friend code in the description this time just because it's a special one and I just got it done a couple minutes ago. But if you're not on my friends list, excuse me, and you're wanting to race along with us, just give us a little shout out message in the chat, and I will definitely make sure to get my friend code up for you and add you and all that. But for right now, we're just going to do a friends room. I'm going to create a room, and anybody that would like to play can jump in. So we'll get this set up and wait for people to jump in. And let's see, what have you guys got to say? Alright, so Death Madness says, I hope you all do the best. I wish I could help, but I don't have a credit card. That's totally understandable. I completely can relate on not having the financial funds front. Another option, it's not just credit card. You can also use PayPal to donate. No pressure, but I'm just explaining that that's an option for people who don't have a credit card and maybe can do it that way. Amethyst Rose 95 says she's still sad about the news. And Death Madness says it's so horrible. Matthias, sorry, gave all his prayers and thoughts. And Christina says she's the same as Amethyst. Death Madness says he's gonna cry. Christina there with the emotional support as always. It's okay, Death Madness, we all feel that way too. All of us mods for him have been taking it rough too. And Matthias says me too. So yeah, a bit of a somber stream, I guess, today. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure all of us here have lost a loved one before in the past, so that could be part of why it's such a hard hit, maybe? I don't know. I haven't lost a parent personally, but maybe some of you guys have. And can relate to how that feels. Yeah, my friend code, let me pull that up while we're still waiting for some more people to trickle in. So I'll go up here and find that and put it in the chat and also the description. So what am I looking for? My profile? There it is. Let's get this up. Fluffy says we will get through this. And yes, that is very true. It will take time, I'm sure, but it'll be okay. 98. That's my friend code right there in the chat. Let me copy that and put it in the description. And then hopefully, by the time I finish with that, we'll have close to a full room and we can get started. So let's do this. And I'm gonna put that in the bottom, just because I feel like what I'm leaving at the top is the most important. But give me just 1 second. And then you guys in the chat, if anyone new comes in and wants to race with us, if you could please just let them know that it's in the description and that they're welcome. Two, 4, 6, 6. Nine, 8. There we go. And then I will put message in live chat. So to play, message in live chat so we know you want to play. Alright, and I believe I have a couple new friend requests, so I will add those really quick. Oh yes, Death, if you want to do that, Death Madness, copy and paste it, that would be really awesome. I'd appreciate that. Christina says just try thinking of it positively. If his dad was hurting and suffering these past few days, he isn't suffering anymore. And he will always be watching over Abdallah and supporting him from above. That's nice. And true. I believe that. I don't know about you guys, but... And yeah, it seemed... I don't know the entire situation, just what I gathered from what was told to us, that it happened fairly quickly, so it wasn't like this huge drawn out thing. Like I've known people that have gone through that and it was really tough. So it wasn't like a long drawn out thing, but at the same time there was enough time to like realize that okay, this is gonna happen and you know, be able to say last goodbyes or whatever. What do we want to do? Normal items or frantic? I'm kind of not feeling frantic today, guys, just so you know. I think we're just going to do normal. We're not going to do teams. We'll always do the hard computers. And you know what I want to do? We're going to do this. We don't necessarily have to go through them all. I'm trying to do this to where... I don't know if I can set it up like this. I thought there was an option where you could do that and then it would just straight through pick all of the courses, but I guess that's not going to be the case. I tried. I'll have to look into that again. Oh, Matthias wants me to show his friend request profile. Let me look at that real quick and see. He's been wanting to see what it looks like. Because I think he did it at a store or something. I'm not really sure. I remember him saying something like that, but let's see. Sorry, I hope I'm not missing out on the race, but how long ago were you online? There you are, Mario. Yep. We became friends via friend code on July 15th at 8:19 p.m. for me. Probably was a different time of day for you. Alright, so back to the race. Was that me at 230 Breath of the Wild hours? I thought it was maybe 130. I don't know. Maybe that's a typo. But if I did, that's awesome. Alright, I will catch up on the rest of the comments. We've got some more, but we'll do that in between races. I gotta concentrate on this. I don't feel like losing today. Oh. Alright. And I still probably will, but that's okay. It's not about that. Oops. Waited not quite long enough for that, and I wasted it. And I got another boomerang. Oh, come on. I have better aim than this. I know that. Got somebody. Sorry if that was you. Gonna take this guy's banana out. Pixelar. Ah. I feel like at some point we need to do a race where we're all either Inkling Boy or Inkling Girl because of Splatoon coming out in a few days. How many of you guys saw my 4-hour live stream of the Slapfest? That was a challenge. My longest amount of time to stream, I think before that, was 2 hours and 45 minutes, and that was for my 100 subscribers special. I think we also did Mario Kart that day. It was either Mario Kart or ARMS, but I think it was Mario Kart. Yeah, 4 hours of live streaming is a challenge. I know by the end of by like the last hour, I don't even know what I was talking about. My mouth was mush, and my brain was mush. Okay, so yeah. So Fluffy Hamster 16 says the best thing to remember is the best moments and the rest won't hurt so much. Yeah, I'm sure it does now, but as time goes on, I think that's really good words to stick to. Oh, okay. When I was saying have it choose the course automatically and just go straight through them all, Christina says she thinks that's if you race solo. And then Fluffy says he also has 2 live streams tomorrow. If you remind me near the end of the stream, Fluffy, we'll go over the schedule for the rest of today and tomorrow. That's a good idea. Death Madness asks if I will stream Splatoon 2. Yes. I hope to do it on release day, which is Friday, and hopefully maybe do one last Operation Make It Rain if I can. But it just depends on when Amazon gets my copy to me during the day. Alright. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Is this the same one we just did? I think it is. What if we just keep doing this one over and over? No, we're not doing that. Oh, I just wasted that. Why do I do that sometimes? I just like randomly use my mushroom. Like I could have saved it and had it there, and then I wouldn't have... I'm a little distracted today. Y'all understand. Here we go. Mushrooms. Now I will use them in proper places. Like right here. Maybe? Oh, yeah, I got it. And then where else? Like here, right here, and then I hold my banana behind my butt. Yep. Got a CYA. Some of you might know what that stands for. I can't say, but y'all will figure it out. At some point in your lives, y'all will figure it out. Alright, another mushroom. Ooh, what was my sound cutting out for? That's strange. Yesterday, I got a new satellite in this room. My mother-in-law pays for all the satellite because me and my husband, we live with her. It's just, it makes it easier on all 3 of us, and it's a big house, so it just makes sense. But she loves satellite because she's from that generation, and me and my husband just mainly use YouTube and Netflix and Hulu. But I guess it wasn't any more expensive to put these little hopper boxes in all 4 rooms of the house, so it's pretty awesome. I recorded like 4 movies last night, so since I maybe won't be doing as much YouTube watching in the next week or so, who knows, I'll be watching movies. Alright, another friend request. I'm glad you're wanting to play with us, Josh. Welcome to the stream. And I do want to catch up with the comments. Alright. Splatoon special. Yes, hopefully. Oh, I didn't get to pick what I wanted. That's fine. I don't care. I like doing all of them. Yeah, I think that's what caused me to say that, Christina. She says she's been maining Splatoon Boy for a while now and switched from DK. I noticed that. Yeah, maybe at the top of the hour we'll try to get everyone here to pick Inkling, one of the Inkling kids. That would be cute. I'd like to make like a little clip of that. I always have ideas and then I never actually do them, but maybe I'll do that one. Oh, Christina says I did great from beginning to end of stream. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I sometimes trip over my words. It used to be worse, but I don't know if some of you knew that. I know some of you knew this, but I don't know how many of you knew this. Before I was doing streaming, I was in school to be a counselor, like a therapist. And so, I really had to work on that, like talking with people. I still get nervous with it sometimes, but it's a lot better than it used to be. And the thing that helped the most was we had to do videos of us counseling somebody and then show it to the professor and the rest of the class. And then they would critique you and say what you did good and what you did bad. And it was horrible the first few times, but then after that, I'm like, you know what? They're just trying to help me get better. So they're not being mean about it. Even though the first few times I'm like, well, why did they just nitpick on those stupid little things? Like, there's so many other things that would have helped me more, but you know, people have different perspectives on how they see you, and it's really helpful if there's someone out there who will take the time to explain that to you, and hopefully in a kind way, not purposely just trying to hurt your feelings. Anyway, a little bit rambling, but yeah, that's how I got better at talking. That's a story for you. Fluffy's longest stream at the moment is 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's pretty good. That's very long. Have you seen some people do, like, for charity events, they do like a 24-hour live stream? I can't even imagine. I have not watched one of those, but I would like to find one of those at some point and, like, somewhere near the end, see how it's going. That would be insane. I just lost my place. Okay, yeah, I'm going to pick SNES Rainbow Road at some point. I promise. That's my favorite track. SNES, Excite Bike. I would say those are my two top favorites, and then probably the Animal Crossing, just because I love Animal Crossing. This Toad Harbor I like. Electrodome I like, and then that DK one right there, the DK? One of the snow ones. The one where you have the, like, Shalom and you ski on the other side of the poles. That's fun. Okay, Fluffy's Splatoon Pro controller has been shipped. That's exciting. It means it'll be there soon. Okay, so a lot of you understand that you get nervous when you speak. I think that's a gamer thing, honestly. I think that's what, like, kind of drew us to playing the video games, maybe? Or, I don't know. Maybe it's the result of playing video games instead of going outside to play. Who knows? But I think it's related somehow, one way or the other. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Alright, I'm gonna save this mushroom. Yeah, Fluffy says he's also nervous at speaking to people. His first few live streams, he didn't really talk that much, but yesterday I was so proud because him and Anita were both talking on the live stream, and we had a really good conversation. We talked about the different games that come out in Europe for the rest of this year. So yeah. I think streaming's a really awesome way to grow as a person. I think anyone who has done it for more than like a month can verify that and has a story to share on how that's gone. Okay, so here's my other favorite. I should probably try to not do terribly on it. Should have tried to get the double there, but I didn't. That's okay. Alright, this, I could probably take out some people with it. There. Where is Daniel? I think he came in near the beginning. Maybe he's just listening for now. Daniel's one of those that has been here almost all of my streams, at least for the past couple of weeks or so. So I always notice when one of you guys are missing. I hope you know that. Kotetsu Tokai is also one of those that is usually here. Today he has to do some work stuff for a new job he's getting, I believe is what he said. But yeah, he's also one of those that is streaming for hashtag Operation Make It Rain. So I don't know if he's got any more scheduled this week. I actually don't think he does. But I did make a playlist of all of the Operation Make It Rain streams, and we are now up to part 13. So once I update that, y'all should give that a watch. It's gonna be there forever now, unless our videos get taken down, which I don't anticipate that happening. Fluffy says he might do a long charity live stream in the future. I remember you talking about that. I can't remember the exact charities you said you wanted to do. Like maybe it was like one of those cancer societies, and then there was one other, but I can't remember the exact name. But yeah, that'd be really cool. It's a good way to number one, help other people out by doing something that you already love to do. And another reason it's good is it brings you in contact with like different types of people that you wouldn't normally, I don't want to say associate with, because that kind of makes it sound like you wouldn't associate with, but people that wouldn't normally have heard of you otherwise, maybe. And so, because they might be following the place that the charity you're streaming for, and so they might find out about you that way. So it's a really good win-win, min-min for the win-win situation. And yes, this is one of the ones I like. I like snow. I live in Arkansas, so I see more ice than anything when it does happen. But I was born in Pennsylvania and I lived there for 12 years. And we would have a pretty bad blizzard every probably 2 years or so. Maybe not a horrible blizzard every 2 years, but we'd definitely have at least one school snow day every year. I loved it. I don't care about the cold. It hurts, yeah. You gotta wear like 2 pairs of socks and 2 gloves and like some long underwear just to be able to walk to school without getting frostbite. But I loved seeing like the snow plowing all the snow that fell onto the street, and then it'd be like this huge pile on the side. Like for me as a kid, because I was less than 12 whenever I saw it, it would be like taller than I was. Speaking of Operation Make It Rain, how about Operation Make It Snow? I like having all that water stick around for a while. Seeing all the accumulation. I don't think if it snows it floods your basement, does it? Does it like melt slowly over time? Who knows? Who knows? Talking about the weather. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do this part with a mushroom, maybe? Aha! Nope. Azano is another person. I don't know, is he in here? I don't know if I saw him in chat. He might be in the room. I'm just trying to make sure all my peeps are okay. Alright. I see Daniel's back. I gotta catch up on that chat in between. There goes someone with Bullet Bill. Good job. You passed me. That's probably a computer too. Alright. Oh. Matthias says the stream keeps lagging. He's in a hotel right now, so the Wi-Fi is not very good. 3-hour Operation Make It Rain stream? Are you saying for today? Maybe. Like, maybe if we get donations going and coming in, I will go an extra hour. How about if we get $25? I'll go an extra hour. I normally go to 2 Central. If we get 25 bucks, I'll go to 3 Central. Let me pick one first. I'm gonna pull up that widget, because I normally pause my stream so it doesn't mess up my internet. How is the lag for the rest of you guys? Oh, hey. Guffaw gave... Thank you, Guffaw. You gave $30. Did that come... You have to be honest. Did that come in before or after I just now said the $25 thing? So yeah, we're at 500. Thank you. You are awesome. 10% of the way. That's 10% of the burden lifted, so I can totally deal with that. Gaming Josh got a calm air. Sorry, that happens sometimes. I'm not really sure what you are referring to, Matthias, when you're asking about the podcast. Speaking of podcasts, though, you guys, and also before I say this, I just want to make it clear that I did notice that this podcast I'm about to talk about does have a little bit of language. It doesn't have it in my segment, which is right at the beginning. But I was featured on a podcast this week, and I was talking about hashtag Operation Make It Rain, and about the Splatfest, and the new voice chat app that's going to be, well, it's actually a Nintendo Switch app, isn't it? It's not just voice chat for Splatoon. The new app that you can add all your Switch friends and all your social media friends, and then like schedule little play appointments and do voice chat. So yeah, it was actually a pretty long segment. If you guys go on Twitter, I've been doing the retweets of it. But it's called Bits for You Podcast, and it's BITS number 4 YOU. So if you look up them on Twitter, or if you use a software to listen to podcasts, I know a lot of people like use iTunes. I use Stitcher. I heard it's on Podbean, and there's probably a couple others that I'm just not very well versed in podcast software. But you should check that out. I got some friends I've met, Javier and Robert. They're the ones that do the podcast, and they asked me to come on there, and we're nice enough to talk about the hashtag Operation Make It Rain. So it was fun. Alright, Daniel's here. He just came back. You don't have to type BRB. I just, like, right when I said that, I forgot that you had been here right at the beginning, and I didn't want you to have been missed when we opened up this stream. Oh, okay, we've got a friend code. Did they add me? Let me go look. It's always easiest if you add me, so I can just go in and do it, but doesn't look like I received a new one. Search with friend code. Let me type this in real quick. 2, 4. I don't want to say this out loud on the stream. And I can't read it without dashes as well, just so you know. It's not a problem if you don't put them in, it's just going to take me a little longer to not have the numbers scramble in my head. Not that I'm dyslexic or anything, but that's like a 12-string number. Okay, Christina says she knows she feels like streaming would also help her open up more and get out of her shell, but she needs money for a capture card. Yeah, that's the big problem. And she's thinking about switching to full-time at work, so I don't know what I should say. I guess just support her in whatever decision she makes, and know that she is considering making some changes, which is awesome. Change is good. But ultimately, that is your decision for you alone to make. I will say that. I don't like pressuring people to do into one way or the other. I just try to help them weigh the options of either decision. Yeah. I like this. I like this track. Toad Harbor. What was I thinking? Going through that grass without actually using the mushroom. Alright, let me try to get this. Sometimes I get scared, but I know it's the best line. I'm pretty sure. I remember watching that, at least. And I was supposed to go up top, I think. Okay, there goes a request. I will accept that as soon as this race is over. Ooh, I could use that. Yeah. Let's do like this. Yeah. Oh, come on. You're mine! You're mine! Let's see if I can get 3! That's okay. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that right there before. I think that's probably a better way to go. Alright, let's see if we can get someone else here. Some shells. Ah! Alright. And I wasted that because I thought it was another green shell, which I lost. Any coins? My laptop's in the way. I don't even know how many coins I have. Oliver is online. I don't really even know who that is, but he's playing Minecraft. Alright, here we go. The final countdown. Okay, 6. I can deal. Fluffy says, thanks for saying you feel proud of me. It's true. And Matthias wants to stream too and help Abdallah. I don't know, do you have a capture card already? I know you have made some videos already. So let me know on that. You could probably work something out. Let's look at Music Park. We're doing this for 2 more days. Wait. Yeah, today's Wednesday, so Thursday and Friday. Friday night, we're gonna try to do like a little, I guess like commencement event. I don't know if that's the right word. But little like sign off, and hopefully all of us will, not all of us, but the ones that were really involved in the entire week will get to do like a live chat, maybe through Google Hangouts. Daniel's wanting to organize that, so hopefully that goes well. That sounds really fun. Matthias doesn't like snow. It snowed in May in Sweden. Never been to Sweden, or honestly outside of the US except for to Mexico for a little bit for my honeymoon. Amethyst says in her town it snows like once every 10 years kind of deal. Okay, yeah, where I am in Arkansas, it will do an ice storm like probably every 2 to 3 years. And then it will do like flurry, like at least a little bit of flurry like every year. But it doesn't always necessarily have to be bad enough to warrant canceling work and school. So that's the difference there. Now when it ice storms, that shuts the whole town down because they can't really plow the ice. It's so thick. It's probably like, I don't even know, maybe like an inch or 2 of ice on all of the roads, all the sidewalks, everywhere. And so nobody can get out really until it melts. What they do is, I guess, put like, I want to say like sawdust or wood chip type things down, which is weird because when I lived in Pennsylvania, they would put salt down, which that makes a lot of sense because it will melt all of the ice that's down. But at the same time, once it gets through the ice, it's just sitting on the road, and so it really messes with the roads, and I think that's why they don't do that here in Arkansas. But yeah, when that happens, the power will be out basically for a week at a time. And that's maybe every like 5 years that it's that bad, but it's not good when it happens. They have to send out the National Guard to take the people that work at hospitals in to work. Yeah, that just happened. Hey Anita, welcome to the stream. After this, I do need to go say hi to everybody that came in since the beginning. Oh wow, I didn't even know I was winning. There we go. Okay. Gaffa was hit by his own green shell. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Oh cool, Fluffy's now over 60 subs. I know we were working on 50 pretty hard a little bit ago, so that's cool. I think I got most of my subs from live streaming, honestly. I have not done very many uploads since I started streaming twice a week. It's just, I will get like basically 10 times as many viewers on streams than I do with uploads, so it only makes sense. Welcome, Kever. I hope you have fun playing with us. And Christina says, this makes sense. Come to Wisconsin in the winter. They get one bad snowstorm a week, and it's like 40 below zero every day. It's a great time, Christina says in the sarcastic snow. Yeah, you guys, I think in the Midwest, it's the worst. Like, Northeast, we did have, like, snow, but it was never, like, it would get down to zero sometimes, but never, like, it would be, like, a really odd thing if it was below zero. I think that's what Abdallah was saying about Chicago, that it gets like 20 below there and he can't stand it. I guess I could understand that. That would be painful. Yeah, we got $500 because of Gaffa was nice enough to donate. Thank you, Gaffa. And Matthias has got 13 new subs. That's awesome. Any growth is really good. I like paying attention to my sub count because that's what a lot of success is measured by, but I more look forward to like the acquaintances and friends that I meet through streaming. Like the ones that I know you're gonna be here, unless you got something personal going on, you'll be here. That's really cool. And that I know what your username is and stuff about you. That's what I really like about streaming. Alright, we got about 14 minutes, and then you guys want to try and all be Inklings in honor of Splatoon that comes out in 2 days? Splatoon 2? Splatoon 1 is already out, but I don't know why I did that. I was trying to save First from the Shell. That doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. Okay, at least I still got my item after that. It could have been worse. Like, it could have happened, like, right after I hit that. And then I would have lost my item that I just got. Always try to think about the bright side in things. Because bad stuff's gonna happen to you no matter what. But if you can stay above it mentally, that's where the real strength lies. Oh, thanks, Fluffy. Alright, 5th. Oh man, so in the UK, some parts have had flash floods because of rain last night, says Fluffy. Okay, so Guffa is honest and says that he did that before. That I said if we get $25, then I will stream an extra hour. So let's try really hard and get 25 more, guys. Okay, no, people say it's not lagging. That's good because I did not put my Ethernet in. I was listening to that podcast this morning. I wanted to hear how I sounded and make sure I knew what I was talking about, I guess. It kind of put me behind a little bit, so I scrambled at the last minute. But I'm glad everything's going okay. Oh, now Matthias wants NES Rainbow Road? I mean... I apparently missed a lot. Sorry. N64 Rainbow Road? I don't know. Alright. Oh, no, yeah, this is a little bit going back quite a bit. Matthias was asking when, me and Anita and Fluffy were talking about the new games. It wasn't a podcast, it was just like on his stream. They started talking about the new games that were coming out, and then everybody in the chat was like, oh, cool, this is what I'm excited for, and stuff like that. It's fun to interact like that. Like, if you're gonna stream, I would say that's a really important part of what to do is get your audience engaged and start a conversation. And sometimes they'll do it themselves and help you out. and then you just go off of what they're talking about, but it goes both ways. Alright. I was getting pretty good at that cut. I was reading chat though. I think that's why I missed it. I think if I had been paying attention, it wouldn't have happened. Haha, it says someone named Inkling Boy logs on. Did someone make like a new profile just to do this? I don't know. Or change their name? I don't know. Or is that just a coincidence? Aha. Really? I was doing good at that part, hitting every boost panel. It's okay. That's how it rolls. You're gonna get hit by lightning sometimes. Oh, that's another thing I want to do. We'll do that at the very end, if I can. Oh no, I did the 48 races. We'll have to like bump everybody out and open up a new room. But I wanted to see if I could do the only item that there is lightning. And then we'll all try to vote for like, oh, maybe Neo Bowser City because it's raining. And plus that's Abdallah's favorite course from what I hear. So that'd be kind of cool. We'll try that. What do you guys think about that? Should we do that? That sounds fun. That'll be near the end though. So possibly 2 o'clock, possibly 3, depending on the donations. I lost my star. That's why you don't hold on to a star for too long, guys. Yep. Yep, this is why I'm 11th. I hope I'm 11th. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you cry about that, me. That was pretty sad. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay. So my capture card, Death Madness, asks how much mine was. It was about 150. And I use Elgato Capture also. Mine is the HD60S. And that's the one that you can hook it up to a desktop, but you can also hook it up to a laptop. It's not actually installed into your computer. The quality goes down a little bit and it's a little bit cheaper, but excuse me, I thought that was the best option for me. I actually brought it with me to Anime Midwest just in case. I wasn't sure if I was going to do anything, but it's very portable. I slipped it into my 3DS case because there's an extra pouch in there that I never know what to do with, so it fits perfectly in there. Hello, Zoe. Welcome to the stream. Death Madness says his parents think he'll be a YouTuber because of how much video games he plays, and they might be right. That'd be pretty cool. Like, I don't know if they're saying it in the supportive way, but it sounds like they are. If they're, like, saying that that's an option for you, I think that's really cool. Oh, I see 3 Inklings now, so I will have 4 Inklings at least. I'll have to switch over here in a bit. Anthony's here! Welcome! Yes, I'm fighting the good fight, or racing the good race, I guess. We'll be fighting the good fight tomorrow with arms. So tomorrow will be arms at noon, and it will also be Operation Make It Rain. Yeah. Of course I'll be Master Mummy, as always. So how are you doing today, Anthony? I'm imagining you're at work right now, so hopefully it's keeping the boredom away. I don't know though. I don't know what your days off are. I imagine you work weekdays based on what you're telling me about your job, but I don't know. Nope, that's not, no. Why? Why did I do that? It's not where to go. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Gotta salvage this. I also have to move my laptop a little bit so I can see how many coins I have. 4. I really have to move my head to see that. Alright, last lap. Gotta get these coins. Gotta get out of the way of the shell. And I have to start shooting some shells at people. I thought that was like a... Wow, 2 shells ran into each other. I thought that cone that was on the ground, the blue cone, I thought it was like a spiny shell that someone dropped during a shock. Or a blue shell, whatever you want to call it. I don't really have a preference. I know what both of those titles mean. Okay, here we go. My chance. My chance, and I blew it. Alright, 8. I'll do one more before I switch to Inkling. And there's not like an Inkling map, is there? There's only that battle stage. Kever, Adamant. Yeah, I got you. Welcome to the stream, Kever. I hope I'm saying your name right. Yeah, we'll do that Bowser City later. That's reserved for a special event. When is ARMS again? For me, it's 12 noon Central Time tomorrow. I'm not sure time zone, so you'll have to convert that. Anthony's on lunch eating China Palace. I'm jealous. I'm hungry now. Okay, so Gaffa says he might stream Splatoon tomorrow at midnight in the EU. I want to say, I don't know for sure, I think he was 7 hours ahead of Central Time. So that would be like 5 p.m. here, possibly? Mattias says, dude, does he need a capture card to help Abdallah? No. Fluffy actually doesn't use a capture card. He has, I think, a tablet and uses YouTube Gaming. So I don't have experience with doing it without a capture card, but if you can find a way to make it work, that's totally fine. I like this map. You guys know I always pick this one first. First race. And I should have went there because I had the shroom, but I didn't. Alright. Let's make this mushroom count. Right here. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's totally okay. That almost probably worked out for the best, honestly. Because I probably would have missed it if I didn't slow down like that beforehand. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do this. There's a lot of people up here, and I lose them. Okay, at least I got the banana off before that happened. Alright. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Oh, see, I saw those coming back. What is my problem? I moved right into the line of fire. Ooh, ooh. Better start using these. And I lose almost all of them. Yeah. 9th. Okay, so Daniel was testing Google Hangouts. It seems fine. He has a low bitrate, but let's see how it works. I'm thinking since it's probably not going to have video, it should be fine. Yeah, that's what you said next. Okay. Yeah, live stream podcast. That sounds awesome. Looking forward to it. Let's do, did we do Ribbon Road yet today? I don't even know. They all run together eventually. Okay, so in the UK, Fluffy says they have a big heat wave now. Oh, where the road and train track melts? Crazy. Like, I know in Arkansas it gets over 100 here, and I don't know if that happens here, so I don't know what materials they're using there. But I'm glad that doesn't happen here. Oh, thanks. Mattia says I got first while talking, and it was on N64 Rainbow Road too, wasn't it? That's usually not my best one, so I'm proud of that. Alright, I jumped ahead. Oh, I forgot about that Splatoon one. Alright, totally gotta do it after this. I see 5 of you guys at least have it. I gotta do it. I don't know whether to be a boy or a girl. I'll check them out. Alright, I gotta keep talking about Splatoon so I don't forget to change that, because I totally will, like I did the past 2 times. So, Team Cake and Team Ice Cream. I could not choose. I had to choose. They made me choose. I wish before my live stream I had known to download that app on both of my profiles. I don't have 2 profiles, but Greg has one and he doesn't play it, so I could use that. And I could have been Ice Cream with mine and Cake with his. And then I could have did a half an hour of each and showed off the boy and the girl. But that's okay. What else about that? I use a splat roller, that's my favorite weapon. It just goes along with my personality, I guess. Trying to be like a behind the scenes person. It took me 3 hours to learn the special, but I learned it. And I learned how to do it before the game comes out, so that's good. What is my favorite paint color? I like that bright green, honestly. Then they have like a blue, a dark blue that I like. That's almost a purple color, but I think they also have a purple that's separate. I don't know, I'm just pulling stuff out my hat to talk about. I don't know all that much about Splatoon, honestly. I've only played the Global Test Fires and the Splatfest so far. I never played anything that had to do with the Wii U version. I like that cat. I don't know its name, but I am excited to find out about it. And I think there's 2 of them. I think there's a small one and a big one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm supposed to get in the game Friday, if all goes well, according to Amazon. And hopefully in a couple weeks I'll be an expert just like everybody else. Okay, so now I remember to switch, and that's what I'm going to do next. I remember to BWA switch to Inkling boy or girl. And so yeah, if you have not hit the like button, please do so. We're at 14 likes right now. So I like, 14's an even number, but I like numbers that go by like 5. So if we can get 15, that'll make me really happy. Let's see, who have we got here? Let's look at the boys. They all got that same hair. They all got that same hair. I don't like any of those hair colors. I am going to pick this one. Matches my wheels. Alright, let's see how this changes things. Let's do ice outpost, since we're talking about ice a lot. My chat moved up a lot. So yeah, since we're at the top in an hour, I'd like to point out to anyone who's new to the room that this is a hashtag Operation Make It Rain special episode. Won't go too far into it, but if you look in the description, you'll see the reason why we're all coming together to do this live stream for the week. We've got a donation link. One of the streamers that a lot of us watch, Abdallah Smash 026, he had his basement flooded last week, and then yesterday we found out his dad passed away. So we're trying to provide support however we can. So if you're able to help out with that, we'd really appreciate it. And right now we're doing a special Inkling race in honor of Splatoon 2 coming out in 2 days. We've got, I think, 6 Inkling kids right now. I'll have to look at that at the end and see how many people actually did switch to Inkling kid. Inkling boy, I guess. Gaffa is one. She's got her, yeah, it's a her. Gaffa is being a girl right now, so she has the headphones on. Anybody getting those headphones to use with the app? I forget the name of the company that's making them, because to me, the way it sounds like something dirty, I think. So I don't want to like say it wrong and say the wrong thing. But I'm sure one of you guys in the chat will know what it's called. Alright, so I got some mushrooms here. Not using them in any place in particular, that's alright. Alright, got that shell to cover my butt. No! Okay, I thought I was gonna get the banana. Alright, coin. And I'll lose 3 at the same time. That's okay. Alright, here we go. This is what I need to do right here. Alright, and now, right at the end. This is nice. Alright, past 4. Come on! I tried. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go try to select some NES Rainbow Road till we get it. If you guys want to help out, that would be great. Dang, so apparently Amethyst says there's a huge flood in 92, and it flooded her apartments to 6 feet. Dang, now that would be a real nightmare. Like, what happened to Abdallah is really bad, but it didn't, like, actually wipe out the entire home. Like, that happens to people where they're, like, having to swim out of their house, and I can't even imagine that. Like, stand on their roof to be, like, rescued. That'd be crazy. Oh yeah, Pokemon Tournament's coming out soon. That'll be my next game I have to try to save up for somehow. Christina's least favorite course is Abdallah's favorite course, which is Neo Bazar City. But I think it's actually called like something. They call it something else. I'll have to look at it. They call it something else on this. I noticed that the other day and I was like, really? I always thought that was Neo Bazar City. Oh, Death Madness, sorry, you're probably gone by now, but thanks for coming out and for supporting us and for racing. And I hope you get what you need to do finished. So have a good rest of the day, and maybe you'll be here tomorrow. For ARMS at noon Central Time. You get somebody with that? I think that was nice. Alright. Yeah, there's a cut right there I need to practice. Oh, okay, that was pretty cool. There's Toodles. Are you in the stream? Hello, Toodles, if you are. I hope you're here. Can't remember if I saw you here today or if that was another day. Pretty sure you were in my Splatfest stream for a while. That's where I'm pretty sure I've seen you before. Bye-bye, bananas. I didn't really care about you anyway. Banana is my least favorite Mario Kart item. Some people hate Petey Piranha, some people hate the boomerang. I really kind of like both of those. I know how to use them. But banana, there's not a whole lot you can do with. I guess you can like throw it in front of someone, and I guess that would be really satisfying if they ran over it. Or you can put it in a really good spot where they can't see it. But other than that, I'm not a banana fan. Unless it's banana pudding. Oh, thanks for taking my mushroom. Didn't really need it all that much anyway. I was just gonna waste it and use it right there. Thanks for subscribing, Kever, or Kever, either way. I just got that notification that you did so. Thanks. Alright. Yeah, I hate the YouTube character limits. Daniel and Christina are talking about that decision she's having to make, and it's hard trying to say what you want to say when you are limited, but I understand because you have those people that will put 200 emojis there, and that's the reason why the character limit exists. We're trying to do Rainbow Road. Kever, I think I was saying it like that first, so that's probably how it is. Okay, that's a really good point. So Daniel says something his mom told him, and he wants to pass it on to everyone in the chat. So your bills will always be there when you come back. If you spend your life paying bills instead of following your dreams, you'll look back later in life and regret it. I don't know if I'm in the best position to agree with that, but I do agree with it. Yeah, my aunt had told me something similar, like, I don't want to go too far into it why she said it, but yeah, it's like one of those things, you can always budget out your money and everything, and it's always gonna look like you're not gonna have enough if you're like that, but if you just like do what you love, and I don't know, like it's a hard balance because you don't want to just be wasting resources that you might need later on, because that can definitely be the case. Like I wouldn't say you use it on like stupid stuff like gambling and like alcohol excessively unless it's for like something you're celebrating every once in a while. But yeah, like don't make it about every penny. And this is not directed at Christina. I just realized that it might sound that way. I'm just like trying to make conversation with Daniel, I guess. Yeah. It's just a number basically. And I hate how everything in society is so fixated on that. It shouldn't be about that. It's a good way to keep things under tabs and under wraps, I guess, but you can't be obsessed with it, in my opinion. I think life should be about getting everybody what they need, and I guess that's what the point of money was to begin with, but I don't feel like it's like that anymore. I feel like it's a way to scam people, honestly. I don't know. I should probably move on from that topic. That's how I feel about it. But maybe I'm just saying that because I don't have any. Right now. I might one day. It's just like, it's not like a real accurate picture of wealth if you think about it. It's like, because some people can have a ton of stuff, but that doesn't mean, A, that doesn't mean they're happy, B, that doesn't mean that they necessarily even worked for it. They could have got it on credit, and then there's people who barely have any money at all, but the stuff that they have is all stuff that they really use every day and love. And even it's not even about stuff all the time. About providing for people and for yourself. I don't know. Life thoughts. I'm gonna move on. But yeah, good topic of conversation. I'm glad that came up. Oh, okay. Fluffy says in the UK they use tarmac for roads. Interesting. I'm not really sure. I know that's something they use for planes, I think. Plane runways. Why does that keep jumping ahead? I know I'm behind, but I'm trying to talk about everything that comes up this time. Very interesting Humble Bundle popped up. If you like Doctor Who, check out Humble Bundle this week. Looks like it could be cool. Alright. Oh, cool. That's really neat. Daniel says, so Fluffy, from watching your stream and from self-help motivation from BWA, I gained the courage to do my first stream this Friday, so thanks to both of you. Well, thanks for sharing that, and thanks for making the decision to actually go through with it. That's all you. Yeah, we'll do our best to be there as long as nothing crazy comes up. Just let us know the time, and we'll try to get everybody to come out for that. So Fluffy reminds me that the cats' name are Judd and Judd Jr. in Splatoon 2. Gaffa says if you need a charger on your team, he's in. That's awesome. Oh, Little Judd. I think that's more what it is actually. Not an expert in Splatoon or anything, but that sounds familiar. But maybe they use both names. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Whoa, what just happened? Might be losing battery here. That's okay, I have 2 more Joy-Con. I hope that no one else sent a friend request and I've been ignoring them because I'm behind on the chat. I'll check after this and make sure. If that happened, I'm really sorry. I'll try not to forget about anyone, but there's a lot of people here. And I know it's only gonna grow from here, so. Sorry. Alright, let's see if I can get N64 Rainbow Road first place. Twice in a row. It could happen. I only have one person that I have to pass. Make sure Fluffy doesn't pass me. Okay, I'm gonna fall off. Dang it. I fell off last time and still won. There's no hope. People are passing already. That was fun. I don't care. I say that, but I probably actually do care a little bit. You guys who won, good job. Okay, Daniel says what helps him in life is to project his achievements into the future and see if someone were to talk about me or were sharing his story. Would they say in his story, would anyone remember it after he's gone? That's a good way of thinking about it. And thinking of the bigger picture, really. It's hard not to get caught up in little things, especially when crazy stuff is happening all the time. That Daniel, he really followed the rules and paid his bills. What an awesome guy. Yeah, I was like that at one point, but... Okay, that's what it was. The name of the Splatoon company or the name of the company that does the Splatoon headphones is called Hori. Hello, good morning, Cumulative. I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind on the chat because I keep stopping to race, but I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're having a good time. I hope you can race with us. I forgot to check my friend request again. I have got to do that soon. And hello, Jaden Fitzpatrick. Emblem. Welcome. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Anita. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already, because I do this twice a week. Not necessarily hashtag Operation Make It Rain, but I do stream Nintendo about twice a week, if not more. If you feel like you can and want to, tweet out the stream with the hashtag Operation Make It Rain. That way it'll bring more people in, it'll get more people aware of what's going on. And really, the more they see that hashtag, the more curious they're gonna get. So every time you do that, excuse me, it really helps. There goes Cumulative. Onto the Switch. Hopefully, Cumulative will race with us soon. I had to make sure to get that double item box. For some reason, I blanked out there. I don't know how long I was being quiet for, guys, but I think I almost forgot I was streaming for a second. Thinking about all those deep thoughts in life and how it's supposed to go and how we want it to go and how it doesn't actually ever go. But yeah. Anyway, let's see if I can do this. I'm at 10th right now. It's gonna be hard. Yeah! Got 3 places right at the end. Sorry, headphone wearers. I know I'm not that loud, but I got pretty loud right there. I sound tired today. I don't know. I might be a little bit tired, but you weren't here at the beginning. We found out Abdallah's dad passed away, so I think a lot of us are just like in a somber, like, empathetic state for that reason. I think that might be why I sound different a little bit today. If you were talking about me, I'm assuming so, because I'm like the only person that you can hear, so. Try to catch up on this. Yeah, I would say banana's my least favorite fruit. Trying to think if there's any I absolutely despise. I'd say banana. It's not a terrible fruit, but it's my least. Yeah, it's probably my least favorite, except for like weird ones that people don't normally like eat. Alright. Oh no, Gaffa DC'd. It just like bumped me back down to the bottom of the chat. I'll have to scroll back up again. And I forgot to check that friends list again. I don't know. Some of us actually found out yesterday, Daniel. But yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about for your own self. It was just like a couple day thing too. Yeah, you see me go past those bananas? I dodge bananas like they're the plague. Not really, but they right there it did. That looked pretty cool. Alright, double, double, double. Dang it. Dang it! And I almost fell off, but I didn't, so I'm happy about that. Alright, near the end. Come on. Let's get some people shocked or something. Okay, no, that's alright. Yeah, who keeps picking this Rainbow Road, honestly? We're supposed to be getting SNES for Matthias, who cannot play yet. But we'll be able to play in probably about a month. Okay, I'm almost caught up. Good. Alright, let me go down. Cool. Key recovered does not care how I say his name. You're cool for that. Okay, I didn't get any. Alright, so I was worried all that time for nothing. I want this one. Oh, I was supposed to be picking SNES. That's okay. We'll go back to it in a second. Cumulative wants to type out 200 emojis. Please don't. Hello, Disney Cars, Beauty and the Beast Man, Chloe 14. And yeah, you're Chloe. Welcome. Oh wow, Daniel, wait, going back to the money thing. A good example is my mom forfeited her honeymoon to pay her bills and make sure she had money for bills because that is how she was raised, but now she wishes she had taken the honeymoon. Yeah, there's some things that no matter how much money that it costs or little it costs, it does not translate into the experience. Who picked this again? We just got done with this. We're gonna be really good at this one. You know what? We're making rainbows. It's Operation Make It Rain. This makes sense. Now that I think about it. What is the quote that my thumbnail said? Everybody wants sunshine, nobody wants pain, but you can't have a rainbow without a little rain, right? So ladies and gentlemen, the 4th N64 Rainbow Road of the stream. We're gonna make it a double rainbow, and maybe even almost a triple rainbow, right? It definitely is a triple rainbow now. Might be a quadruple rainbow. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm even talking about. Some of you probably do. Like, maybe like 2 of you might. I don't know. After this stream, search Double Rainbow Guy on YouTube. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Or I think you could probably just put Double Rainbow and it would come up. It's the one that has like a ton of hits, so it's that one. Oh yeah, come on. Alright, 5th. That was better than I did last time. Alright. SNES next time. Cumulative, I'm not checking a separate chat. I'm just like a few minutes behind on the chat because I'm trying to like basically react to almost everything that's said if it's something worth mentioning. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit off right now. So, okay, so what you guys are talking about, there used to not be rails on the N64 one, but now there are? Is that what I'm gathering correctly? Oh, okay. Cumulative is not, I think what he's saying is not he or she, I think it's a he, that is not playing because he's really focused on Seiken Densetsu 3 and is, yeah, really 100% focused on that. That's cool. I applaud you for being focused like that. And hello, Alex FH. I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but this is like my first time noticing someone named Alex in the chat, I believe. So hello and welcome. Yep. Alright, yeah, I think I'm caught up now, guys. At least till we start. This is broken. This has to be broken. Who is picking it? Is anyone like looking at the screen for who's voted selects every time? Alright. Christina does not like this one, apparently. But I like the concept of always picking rainbows for this. It's 1:30. We've got an hour. We have technically 30 minutes left. We're gonna try to get 25 more bucks for hashtag Operation Make It Rain, so that we can extend the stream on for an extra hour. But at the same time as I was saying that, Gaffa was also giving $30, so it was like a mind link sort of thing. But yeah, let's try to get that 25, because I know it's really gonna help. Link is in the description if you did not know. And description is also in the description if you don't know what it is. I'll go through the whole thing again at 2. Alright guys, I gotta beat 5th. I don't think I'm gonna. I can try it. Come on, blast it. 5th, I tied, that's okay. Oh, okay, so it's Kever that's doing it. Yeah, that's weird, it keeps going to the same person's one. Canada always wins. So is that your one that you're best at? Are you winning first place every time? I'm really not noticing. Gotta pick more rainbows. He's picking it again, alright. Yeah, so will I. I will give it my best shot too, Shawnee. You know, my chat has completely stopped. You guys are still there, right? Okay, there's Fluffy. He remembers the Rainbow Road and Abdallah only had mushroom. Yeah, something's wrong with this. We'll let it go one more time after this. If it does it again, I'm like kicking everybody out and we'll start a new room. and then if it still does it, hey, it's just meant to be, but I think it might be broken. Or it's just one of those things. We must do all the rainbows and all the fireworks. And then Christina and I are little inkling boy twins. Then Pixlar is almost a twin. He just has a little bit darker hair and skin. Oh, I should have held that a little bit longer. I would have blown up 2 people with that. I don't want to blow anybody up though. It's not my style. Hit you with a boomerang though. That's easy to recover from. There you go. What doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. Boomerangs don't kill. They make you stronger. Oh, here comes. Alright. Someone threw a fireball. Okay. See, karma. You don't try to blow people up. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Gotta get 3rd. That's my only chance. Everybody else has passed. There's CG Suzuki. He follows me on Twitter. I wish he would come to this stream and play with us. Hey, Kotetsu's in! I think he's just on break maybe and visiting. Alright, so yeah, we'll see if we get rainbows again. And then if we do, we shall back out of the room and try it again and see if it still happens. Are you hacking? Kever, is that a question I should be asking? And if you are, this was the very most opportune time for you to be doing it. So I can't even be mad. It should be a highlight. Maybe I will make it so. I don't do highlights, but I should. Eddie with Nintendo Chit Chat, he's also one of the streamers that's helping out with hashtag Operation Make It Rain. He will also be streaming tonight. I gotta check on what game he's doing. I think it also might be some more Mario Kart. But yeah, what was I even saying? He does highlights. He does highlights of almost every stream. And I don't get to watch them all like I want to. There's just too many videos that come out. But I think it's a good concept. So you don't have to sift through the whole stream to like find out the best parts. Alright, so no more rainbows. That was enough rainbows though. Now we gotta play a little bit of music too. Rainbows and music, thinking of all the happy things in life. And piranha plants. I can't say what I call them off screen, but that's also a happy thing for some people. Oh. One for Christina. I want to say the last one, Fluffy. I like giving red shells to my friends. You guys are all my friends, but they were friends that like before I even started doing this were my friends, I think, so. You like those hopping skills? It's taken me a while to do, but I'm finally to where it works for me. I always thought that was like the hottest thing that someone can play who plays Mario Kart can do, and now I can do it. It's like, I guess that means I'm hot now. Alright, there goes some lightning. Oh, that was cool, I guess. Alright, yeah, had to make sure to get past those piranhas. Oh, really? I'm always thinking of something naughty. Cumulative says better not be, but come on. All that hopping and I'm still 10th place. I fell off. Alright. Yeah. Oh, cool. Gaffa watched Kotetsu's Pokken stream, the replay, while he was at work today. It's nice. I wasn't able to play because I don't have a Wii U set up and I don't have that game. But I enjoyed watching that. Yeah, Cumulative says send him a message on Twitter then. I should do that. And Kevin says he's not hacking. So that was just pure coincidence for the stream. Specifically for the stream that we're having. It wouldn't have happened in any other one, right? Just hashtag Operation Make It Rain. Alright, here we go. Matthias, this is for you. More rainbows. Quadruple rainbow. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. So cumulative stream is age 18 plus, so we can get naughty there. Providing he can work up the gumption to live stream more often. Yeah. I'd say mine is like 13 plus. I feel like if you're younger than 13, you probably shouldn't be watching anything without like your parent really watching over you and keeping an eye on what you are watching. But at the same time, not everyone is fortunate enough to have parents that are either willing or able to do that, so there's different things for all types of audiences, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, got this. Alright. My favorite course, and I messed that part up. Let's see. Let me at least get, like, top 4. I'm gonna aim for that. The star will help a ton. Yeah. Got this. Come on. Oh, nope, don't fall off. A lot of people did fall off. You got this. Oh, I was too brave. I mean, too scared to get those. Fourth. Come on, don't pass me. Yeah. Oh, okay. Amethyst had to help her grandma with groceries. She's a good granddaughter, but she's able to come back now. So that's good. Welcome back. And Yari, not sure how it's pronounced, but got kicked out. I hope you can make it back in. We're still gonna be going for a while. Why did I pick that again? We just did it. I can pick something else that I want now. Cool, so Fluffy's Splatoon game and controller and t-shirt has been shipped, so hopefully it will get to you really early in the day so that you can play as much as possible. Dang, I got 22 notifications on Twitter. What's going on? I said something good, apparently, because I got 21 people who liked one of my replies. Cool. Let's see. Anything new here? Oh, okay. Here's some bananas. Such a waste of an item. Hello, Freddy. Not sure if I've seen you in the chat, but welcome to the stream. And if you have been here the whole time, sorry that this is the first I'm noticing you. Cool, shock dodge right there. But in our final event, there will be no shock dodges. You just gotta take what's coming to you. Just like that. Hey, at least it brought me back to where I could go over this again. Somebody help me, I'm trying to get back to the beginning. Does anybody know of Kirby Crackle? He does like video game and nerd music basically, and he has a song called Back to the Beginning, and it's all about Mario Kart. It's a really good song. He also has another song that's called In Another Castle, and it's about Mario never being able to find Peach because she's always in another castle. My bullet, no! It went away! I didn't even have a chance! Who did that? You made me sad. Alright. I got a star at least, and I won't get to use it. There. Whatever. Cool. Jari. Jerry. Yari. That's all the ways I know how to pronounce it is back in. Oh, so your grandma doesn't want you to help, it sounds like, Amethyst, but you still help, and you're a good granddaughter, and you, like, make her accept your help. Some people you gotta be like that with. I don't know, for whatever reason. I'm bad at asking for help, but if people want to help, I'm not gonna be like, stop. Some people, though. I don't know what the deal is. Sometimes helping people is as good for the person who is helping as the person being helped, so. I'm gonna light me another incense, because it helps me stay relaxed. I have jasmine today. Jasmine scent. Light that up. Stay. Goodbye, cumulative. Your day's winding down. Not really sure where you are in the world, but it sounds like it's getting late. But thank you for stopping in. Glad you're here. This is my jasmine. It's Dragon Ball Z incense. I'll have to look up what jasmine is as a scent. Because I like this aromatherapy type stuff. It's like, I don't know, it may not actually even be a thing. It's probably just like a psychological, like, placebo effect thing. But apparently different scents are supposed to, like, do different things for people. Like, I know lavender is supposed to be, like, really calming and relaxing. So if you're having a lot of anxiety, like, light, like, a lavender candle or incense and it'll help. And even if it's not a real thing and if it's a placebo effect, it will still eventually work just because I'm about to get smashed. Okay. Just because the more you do it, the more your brain will associate the smell of lavender with calming down. And so that's why it works. Especially if you're like in a safe place when you do it. Like, you probably wouldn't want to do the lavender, like, when you're in the middle of a panic attack and you're, like, in the midst of whatever is causing that, because then you'll just associate it with panicking, and that'll have the opposite effect. But if you have your quiet, calm space going on, and you have all the things that you love in there with you, like your cats or your favorite TV show or whatever, light some lavender incense, and it will help with that. And so after this race, I'll go look up and see what jasmine's supposed to be good for. Wow, someone just flew off the track right there and almost took me out, but didn't. Alright, this guy's gonna come down to me, especially now. Yep, because I got shocked. That's okay. Can't win every time. Somebody else has to win some of the time. Oh, okay, Daniel even knows. Awesome. Alright, so it's not actually how the certain scent affects the olfactory glands in the body. Oh, no, that's how you spell. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. The senses of smell hold the quickest reaction time to stimuli. Yeah, I've heard that before. Let's see what jasmine is, and then we'll talk about that some more. Go to Google because Bing does not show you what you want to see. It shows you what things you should buy. Jasmine. Aromatherapy. Okay, so jasmine apparently is supposed to be also calming. Do a lot to lift our spirits. Some people claim it instills feelings of poetry and romance. I don't know about that. I'm by myself. I'm having fun with you guys. That's not exactly romance, but I'll keep looking at that in a second. Alright, so we got 10 minutes left to get 25 bucks on the donation link. And I just got a comment. But yeah, we got 10 minutes left, so let's really try to unlock that third hour of streaming. Let's go back in. Oh, that's actually perfect, because I want to change so that we can do our special event. We gotta do friends. You guys are gonna have to come back in. You're probably all racing with yourself still. I'm gonna go back to my me. We did the Splatoon thing for about an hour. And I'll wait for you guys to come in and then we'll set up the room. Let's see. Okay, so in Pakistan, it's the national flower. And for Hindu people in India, they regard jasmine as a holy flower. Huh. So apparently in Asian cultures, it's used to help with childbirth and labor problems. So yeah, it says antidepressant, antiseptic, which wouldn't really work as a scent. I guess you can like make it into a liquid somehow, which I don't mess with. Sedative. Okay, so here's the benefits. For anxiety or stress, it is used by people in times of sadness or grief and is said to be able to fight depression by promoting the release of certain hormones such as serotonin. That's awesome. That is what antidepressants do exactly. Well, not exactly. I don't want to have to explain all that though. I know what it does. Basically, that's what it does. Sedative, so yeah, it'd be good for anxiety. It's good for scarring. Apparently, if you have a scar. Oh, for like new mothers that want to eliminate unwanted stretch marks. Alright, do we have everybody in that's gonna be in? It's good for colds. It's good for a lot of stuff, apparently. So yeah, let's get back to... Alright. If you guys want to jump in, you still can. We're gonna do our special thing. We'll just do that, because I don't know. Let's do... Oh, will it not let me? I don't want shells. I want shock anyway. I mean, shock's only. Lightning only, whatever it's called. Alright, so we'll have to do frantic. Alright. Yeah, I really like that kind of stuff, Daniel. I should look into Chinese medicine. Like, my mother-in-law has some alternative medicine books up front. And it's not just aromatherapy, it's like the pressure point thing. I guess like massage type thing. You probably know about all that, because I think you said you've done that for work. So it has that. It has like different kind of foods you can give to people that should help with certain ailments. think it had one other thing too in there. I can't really remember. Hello, Toodles. Welcome. Okay, so Daniel actually had an aromatherapy class in college. That sounds really interesting. I need to start watching some YouTube videos about that stuff, don't I? I used to read so much, and just like in the past couple of years, my focus has been terrible, so I haven't been reading as much as I used to. But I can totally watch a video like that about that. Okay, so Kevin says that he did not pick this course, but it still put us back on it. Totally fine by me. I turned off the fan. I'm cold, but it's still on. Woo! Ooh, bless me, I'm sorry. Got a little bit too much smoke up my nose, I guess. That's what I get for lighting a second one. But it had been like almost 2 hours since I lit the first one, so that shouldn't have been a thing. Sorry, dude. Oh. That could have been bad, but I salvaged it. Oh, please don't fall off. Anyway, I did. I was losing it. Thank you for saying bless you. Alright, so we got some more interesting stuff to talk about. Okay, so Daniel says he learned about all that kind of stuff too, like all the chakra points and energetic channels of the body. That stuff, for me, is also interesting. Like, my background is Christian, but I don't know, I just like being spiritual and studying like all the different ideas of spirituality there are in the world. Now that I'm an adult and I can distinguish what is meaningful to me and not, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, like I like all the chakras. I know about the 7 chakras and what each of them is like devoted to. And like for a while at the beginning of the year before I really started getting into streaming and after I was done with like the counseling stuff, something that I would do to help like keep myself, I guess, on like a schedule and on track was like, since there was 7 different chakras and there was 7 days in a week, each day of the week I would focus on one of those, and like I guess each of the 7 chakras is associated with like a different color. That's kind of funny because they're the colors of the rainbow. But yeah, like so like I don't know, I think I would start with red because I think that's like the root chakra or something. It's been a while since I looked at it. But yeah, so Sunday I would always try to do something with the color red, and like with my incense, like some of those are painted different colors. So the scent that the sticks that were red, I would associate that scent with the color red. And then I used to do like a lot of coloring books. It would help me calm down back then. And so yeah, I would always use like the color red on Sunday and just keep going through from there. That sounds kind of weird, but I don't know, it worked for me for a couple of weeks and helped me figure some stuff out, so it was fun. I should get into that again at some point. Also, I really like astrology and like the phases of the moon, how they all mean something. Like I don't necessarily like believe in astrology, but just like the fact that people born at a certain time of the year are going to be like more similar than people that aren't, just because of like different events during the year. Like it's something I learned in psychology class. Like all the people, I can't remember the months, but all the people that were like in the same trimester of birth at the same time, like some of them that were like in at the same time, like they would either have like a harder time like with being sick a lot, or like not have as hard a time with being sick a lot, just because when they were in, I think it's like the second trimester, that was when everybody was like going through the flu during that time of the year, and so like also flu vaccines. I don't know, it's really interesting. I can't explain as well as my professor explained it, but it made a lot of sense. So I think that's like has something to do with why for some people astrology, like it can actually like be true in some ways. Or even if it's not like true, it just like gives you a shortcut in ways to like think about people. I don't know. Like it helps me like remember like certain things about people's personality. Like if I know when their birthday is, I'll go through and like look up their sign and like think about them when I'm like reading like what their sign is and like the explanation behind like their personality. And then I'll be like, well, that applies to that person and this doesn't apply to that person. And I don't know, it just helps me get to know people better without actually talking to them. I don't know, I'm kind of, people have told me I'm intuitive when it comes to people, and I don't know, maybe that's like one of the reasons why. I'm sure I get a lot of things wrong about people too, but once I have something wrong about someone, then they can correct me on it, and then I'll be right about it. So, I don't know, kind of rambling again. But yeah, the phases of the moon thing is also pretty cool. Since I'm a woman, it makes more sense for me. Some men, like not all men would say this, but some men would be like, that's just like the weirdest thing. It doesn't make any sense. But it makes sense to me. Like apparently like when you're in a new moon, I think it's a new moon. A new moon is like when you look in the sky and it doesn't look like there's any moon. That's supposed to be like a time of recharging for people. And like, so you're not supposed to be like working on your goals so much as you are like reflecting on what your goals are and trying to like update them for like the month to come. And then when it's like a full moon, you want to like really, I guess, like celebrate what you have accomplished. I don't know, there's more to it than that. You can like look up on blogs and stuff, and there's all kinds of stuff, but I try to think about that every once in a while. It helps me reflect on how I'm doing in life, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we're at the 2 o'clock mark. We did not get the $25 yet, but since Gofraw gave $30 at the exact same time, I'm going to keep going for anyone that keeps wanting to play or wants to keep playing. If everyone has to go, that's totally fine. I hear Christina saying she's having to take her grandma and her mom on some errands, so that's completely fine. Cool. Daniel says we gotta have a Google Hangout or Discord and talk about all this. That's awesome. I'll totally agree to that because there's not a whole lot of people that like are cool with that or whatever. Like a lot of people are like, what? That's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. And I understand. It's very strange, but I don't know. It works for me, so I just keep doing what works for me. And hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. I hope you can play some Mario Kart with us. Normally I end at 2, but we're going an extra hour today for hashtag Operation Make It Rain. I don't know if you've been to any of our streams for hashtag Operation Make It Rain. If you have, I'm sorry if I forgot, but I'll go ahead and explain. It's in the description. But you probably heard that Abdallah's basement flooded on Wednesday. So there's like at least 10 of us like actively participating and trying to like get donations to like take some of the burden of that off. And not only are there 10 of us working on it, there's like what, 6 or 7 streamers, 3 artists, a musician, and then a couple of people that help out with spreading the word, marketing type stuff. We've got all the fans that have been donating and watching all the streams and being supportive that way. trying to get people to watch some of Abdallah's playlists if they haven't finished all of his videos that he's released recently, or even like some of the old ones. He can't really make too much new content this week just because of the basement, and that's where he records, so he can't really be down there all that often this week. And also last night, yesterday, this morning, in between that time frame, most of us found out that his dad passed away yesterday. So it's just like a double whammy of stuff that he's having to deal with that's taking away from work focus. So we're trying to do what we can to make it to where he can actually get all that stuff taken care of and not have to be worried about other things. So that's what hashtag Operation Make It Rain is. We've got the widget up on the screen. I believe right now we're at 500 out of 5,000. So that's 10%. So I'm really proud of everybody for pitching in and for donating. That's like 10% of the burden taken care of, I guess, as far as money goes. So we're at 19 likes. That's pretty good. I would be even more ecstatic if we could make it an even 20, maybe. If anyone out there has not liked, that would be awesome. If you could do that. Yeah, Chris Crimson says he saw on Twitter he wishes he could help, but his capture card got lost in the mail. I'm sorry that happened. That sucks. I know you were really looking forward to being able to stream for a while now, like several months. But I hope it comes in, and I hope they either replace it or can find where it is. Yeah, we got the even 20 now. Thank you for liking, Kever. That's awesome. Even numbers make me happy. Oh, we need to be picking Neo Bowser City a bunch now, because that's Abdallah's favorite track, and it's got a bunch of rain on it, so it would kind of go along with Operation Make It Rain. For those of you who weren't here earlier, some of you can tell everybody what was going on. We kept getting N64 Rainbow Road like a ton of times. Like, it had to be at least 5 times in a row. And only one person was picking it, but like the game kind of knew that we're doing like a rain/rainbow, excuse me, themed stream, I guess. So it just somehow knew, and it was doing that for a while. We did like Rainbow Road for like 30 minutes. Yeah, and on my thumbnail I have the quote that's like Operation Make It Rain's quote, and it's like, everybody wants sunshine, nobody wants pain, but you can't have rainbows without a little bit of rain. So it was just fitting. And now we're doing Bowser Castle, where everything's fiery. There's no symbolism to that. It's okay. There goes Crimson. Alright. Dang it. Dang it. I'm like the last human, aren't I? Oh, there's another. Okay. It's okay. I got this. I can be better than 5th. I can do it. I can do it if I really try. I can do it if I really try. Just reach out and touch the sky. Anybody know what that song's from? You gotta be old probably to know what that's from. Or is it like spread your wings, learn to fly? I think that's what it is. Nothing about touching the sky. Maybe, I don't know. Still was 5th, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Daniel. The $500 is just based on the widget. People in his Splatfest were helping a lot with super chats and things like that. And then I know we had some private donators, so it's probably a lot more than 500. So we're just doing whatever we can. I just basically set the 5,000 because I knew that was like the most that we would need. Yeah, that's from one of the Pokemon soundtracks. I think the To Be a Master one. It's a good one. I like all the songs on that. I'm no longer in college or university. I'm graduated with my master's degree in December of 2016. So I've been out about 7 months exactly now. Kind of lost without school, honestly, but I'm here now, so I guess I'm not that lost. And yeah, so is this the 3rd time we did Bowser Castle? Do I keep picking it without realizing it? I may be doing that. Because I'm talking. We gotta do Neo Bowser City, not Bowser Castle. So everyone try to pick that one, because we gotta definitely do that a couple times before the end of the stream. We gotta do some highlight reels, maybe, if I can actually have the time to do that. Yeah, some mushrooms. Free mushrooms on the floor. Yeah, didn't even fall off right there. Nice. Thanks, Crimson. I was getting into those drifts right there, and even then I fell off of that mushroom. I'm just kidding, you're doing good. Yeah, see that? I didn't used to be able to do that. Lost my star from a shock, but it's okay. I'm doing all I can. There, I get one back. See? Not all is lost. Broke Bowser's hand with it. Now we get to the bridge of the song. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Got beaten by a couple of computers. A lot of us got beaten by Koopa. We gotta be stepping it up a little bit, I think. Don't worry about it, Crimson. That's the name of the game. There are no friends in Mario Kart. So 21 likes. I don't know, but I think my record was like 24, so we might be able to beat that. I don't want to jinx it or disappoint myself, but it's possible. What am I trying to do? I thought it was Where is it? Someone help me. Neo Bowser City. There it is. Hey, Super Wolf Puppy. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it out. We're doing a special extra hour today because of Operation Make It Rain. Hashtag Operation Make It Rain. And Gafa gave us $30 today, so I thought it was worth going an extra hour over that. Oh, Mr. Anonymous wants to join? My friend code is in the description. Just go ahead and send me a friend request. As soon as I see it comes in after that race, I will add you back and you can play with us. Glad you stopped in. Or anonymous. Moose? I don't know. You have an extra O in there. I'm sure it's pronounced differently because of that. That was bad. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And then when you don't make a decision at all, it's worse than if you had just decided the worst decision. Probably. I'm getting hungry too. After this, I'm gonna eat. I had breakfast, and for my breakfast, I ate some pasta that I had left over from last night. I posted a picture of it on my Twitter. I love Italian food. So yeah, I should probably eat something besides carbs. It did have a lot of veggies in it though. I chopped up like almost a whole onion in there, squashed up some tomatoes that people gave us that they actually like grew in their garden. And then some beef was in there, the noodles are in there. They were whole wheat noodles, so they're healthy. And then a can of Prego that my husband brought home last night. Yeah, Super Wolf Puppy says, wow, we're at $500. That's great. We seem to get closer every day. Yeah, we make progress every day, and that's the main important thing. Getting closer to the goal. Cool. I needed that. 7 coins, perfect. I just had to move that over a little bit. Daniel had apple pie for breakfast with whipped cream. Yeah, that's probably about as equally as healthy as pasta for breakfast. Hey, at least there was fruit in there, though. Let's see. I want that moved over, but I also want to be centered. How many races? I think I chose 16. So that should be just enough to last us this last hour. We will see. Oh, did you send that? It's probably too late. I'm probably gonna get. I don't want to disconnect everyone. I haven't received it yet. So yeah, my friend request is in the description. You go ahead and send that to me. I will accept it. Here we go on Bowser Castle. We need some Neo Bowser City before we sign off. That's how I can't sign off until we at least get that one time. I want to see some lightning on Neo Bowser City. One more lap. Yeah. What? Into the fire and flame, or is it through the fire and flames? Dragon. Is that Dragon Force? That's so long ago. Do they still make music? Does anyone know? Like, do any of you people who are like in high school or middle school now know who Dragon Force is? Amethyst has to go. Thanks for coming out. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and maybe we'll see you here for ARMS tomorrow at noon. Good job, Crimson. Got first place. New Valley City, come on! Excuse my yawning. I am pretty tired, though. It's always that blue shell, isn't it? Alright, so thank you, Crimson, for trying to help out with getting New Bowser City picked, and Fluffy. Almost. Needed one more thing. Okay. Yeah, Crimson doesn't know who Dragon Force is. That's another one you can look up on YouTube if you have some spare time. It's a pretty cool metal band. They're metal, but they're a little bit different. I wouldn't say like 8-bit metal, but they kind of have a video game feel in my opinion. They're pretty cool. I don't know if they're still relevant at all or anything, but I like some of their music. They had a song on Guitar Hero, and I think it was Through the Fire and Flames. But that was for Wii. I think it was like Guitar Hero 3. Can't remember. My tummy is growling. Yep. Dodge that blue shell with the star, I think. I'm not sure if it would have hit me or not, but if it would have hit me, I got that star off just in time. And I didn't get the item box, ran into the wall. Alright, here's another star. Stereo, with 2 people that have stars. Oh, lost all my shrooms. But someone else did too, so I can get one back at least. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, that was a dumb idea. I knew that wasn't gonna work before I even did it, but yet I did it anyway. Wow! What is that business? Not really sure how that went. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did SNES Rainbow Road a while back. We're now trying to get Neo Bowser City. I didn't get first place on it or anything. That was probably like about a half an hour ago, or maybe even a little bit more now. Alright, so we're at 22 likes. That's awesome. I think we need 3 more and I'll have broken my record for number of likes in one stream. Yeah, sorry you missed it. We're really trying to get Neo Bowser City. That's Abdallah's favorite track, and it's got rain in it. And we want to get a bunch of lightnings in it. I was wanting to do only lightnings, but it didn't work. Okay, here we go. Neo Bowser City. Thanks, Kever. It's like always the one you pick gets picked. We got an even 100 right now. That's cool. Alright. Here we go. Listen to that thunder. Operation Make It Rain. That's going fast too. Oh, don't push me off when I'm using my shroom. It's okay. That's how you're supposed to do it, isn't it? No, don't slide off. Alright. I used to slide off right there all the time. See if I can win one. Come on. Oh, come on. Sad day. I was doing alright for a little bit. And then no. Horrible. Yeah, that's what it was called. Koopa City. Isn't it like almost the same track? It used to be Koopa City? Or is that a different one? Well, I think they call it Koopa City, but then in the picture it says Neo Bowser City, so it's very confusing. Not sure. I have Mario Kart 7, but I haven't played it all that much compared to Mario Kart DS. That one I played the crap out of, because I was like 15. Had a friend that would come over all the time, and we'd be like, whoa, we can play on the internet with people in Japan! Because it was like this huge deal back then. It was fun times. Yeah, I shouldn't have did that! I was like trying to use my bill before it threw me off the track, but it's okay. Alright. Set me down so I can use my star! Oh, yeah, 8th place. Operation Make It Rain Mario Kart 8 Deluxe crossover. Yes. Oh, they have different names depending on the region. Okay, so then early anonymous gamer, you can play me. My friend code is in the bottom of the description. If you just go ahead and send me a friend request, we will get you at it. I need to make sure there aren't any new ones. Probably gonna go about 30 more minutes. Hoping we'll get at least a few more dollars for hashtag Operation Make It Rain. I have said it a couple of times, but I'll say it again. What it is in the description. So a lot of us watch a YouTuber named Abdallah Smash 026. His basement flooded last Wednesday, and it's gonna be like 5,000 bucks to fix it. So it's been a real headache. And so we're trying to help out with that. And originally it was so he could get back to making content. and that's why we were doing it. But we found out Abdallah's dad passed away yesterday, and so probably either way he's probably going to need to take some time with that. So now we're doubly motivated to help out. And we got Rainbow Road again. Because you can't have rainbows without a little bit of rain. Yeah, Kotetsu, I'm still alive. I decided to do the 3rd hour because when I said that if we get $25 in donations during the stream, I said I'd do another one, but right as I was saying that, Gaffa was donating 30 bucks, so I guess we were on like a mind link or something. And so now I'm still here and we're still having fun. We still got some new people coming in, so it's great. I got a new friend request, so after this race I'll have to go in and accept that. Oh yeah, and since we're getting to the end of the stream, I will fill you guys in on the streams that are going on the rest of today and tomorrow. Today we have, well, tonight I should say, for me it's tonight, we have Eddie's doing a stream. Eddie with Nintendo Chit Chat. At least as far as I know, he's doing one tonight. He said something about setting one up, but I just gotta go confirm if he's done that yet. So give me a second on that, and I will also add this new person that would like to play with us. So, Nintendo Chit Chat. So yeah, Eddie from Nintendo Chit Chat, he's actually the one that actually encouraged me to go through and setting up this fundraiser. Like, I thought about doing it before, and I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea, if it's just kind of weird. But then he's like, no, we should do something. And I was like, well, okay, for my Splatfest, I will get a donation link set up, and we'll see how that goes. But then, after that, like, I started talking to a lot of my streamer friends, like Kotetsu Tokai is one of them, Fluffy Hamster 16 is one of them, Gaffa is one of them. So we've got a lot of people that decided that they're going to jump in and donate stream times also. And so it's been really great. Yeah, okay, so Thursday. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Eddie was not going to do one tonight. But tomorrow night at 6 p.m., he's going to be doing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again. And I will be doing ARMS at noon. So we'll have a double stream tomorrow. Mess that up a little bit. Yeah, so I hope you new folks got to jump in. I accepted one of the friend requests. Then I did see someone else come into the chat. Caleb Surratt, I think you just got in here. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Thanks for dropping in. We're doing pretty good, despite the circumstances. Working on raising some money for a friend who's going through some hard times, so it's a bit of a somber day, but we're still trying to have as much fun as we can regardless. Anyway, I'm glad you could join us. If you have not subscribed or liked, please consider doing so if you're enjoying it. I know it might be too early for that, but just consider that. I do stream normally about twice a week, if not more. And it's usually the same little community of people that come in every time. So if you come in, subscribe, and play with us for a little bit of time, a couple weeks or whatever, we'll get to know you and we'll come to expect you around here. So it's pretty cool. That's one of the benefits of having a smaller subscribership. Everyone can interact a lot more without having all the extra, I guess I want to say, noise in the chat. Some people just do like spam and it's not really contributing to the stream or the conversation. But here I really don't have too much of a problem with that. Everyone likes to contribute and check up on each other. And yeah, it was funny. Daniel, who's one of my moderators, is saying to Daniel's this is the first time in the stream that happened. It's funny because we have Daniel 1357, but it's spelled EL, and Daniel, the moderator, is AL. But yeah, Daniel 1357 is racing, and I was like, wait, so did Daniel get a Switch and just not tell any of us? But no, it's two different Daniels, so I did get a little bit confused for a second until I was like, oh, okay, there's another one. Cool, Katetsu's gonna jump in. We got Dripple Scene 658. He is one of the people I met over at Nintendo Chit Chat. So when did we have 4 Matthews? When was that? Was that here? Or was that in Eddie's? Cool, so we probably have a few more people who are gonna try to jump in. I just keep picking that. We don't have to keep doing it, but I'm just gonna pick it probably until we sign off. We've got about 33 minutes. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna double check, because I know we had some new people jump in. Nope, okay, we're good. Yeah, Dripples is here. Oh, too bad Crimson had to go. We'd have 2 people from Mexico. Yeah, good race. Daniel Gutierrez. Depending on where you're from. That's how it's pronounced. Okay, Crimson's internet is being weird. But we would have 2 people from Mexico if the internet was not being weird. Oh no, Fluffy had a lot of points and then DC'd. Mario Kart will do that to you. Especially when you think you're doing pretty well, then they'll especially do it to you. Alright. I'll pick some more SNES Rainbow Road, since rainbows still are applicable for Project Make Your Aim. And plus I like it. So we'll do it more than once, I don't mind at all. Dang it, what am I even doing? Not getting coins, that's what I'm doing. Bouncing off of walls, that's what I'm doing. Playing the game right, that's not what I'm doing. Oh, really? So if you go on the other side of that guardrail, it thinks you went off the course, even if you don't go on the other side of the wall. Not sure how I feel about that. Actually, I don't like that, how I feel about that. It makes me feel bad. Especially when I had a star when I was doing that. But, you know, you live and learn. Whoa! I just took out a bus, and then I just got hit by a bus because my star wore off at the last second. That's why you don't do that. Whoa! I couldn't see the car coming because of the ink splat. That makes sense. Alright. Dang it. I get to use my last star. Yeah, thanks for that, Daniel. We are trying to reach 150 subs and 25 likes. And I think I have, 31 more to go to 150? No, 21 more to go? That's not a lot. Kind of surprising. I just started my channel when the Switch was released, so it's been a quick road to 129, which is what I'm at now. And we're at 23 likes, and I think my record for during a stream is, I think, 24. So if we reach 25, I will be super happy. I'll just take 2 more, you guys. Probably all of you guys have already liked, though. At least all the ones I see in the participants list. I'm pretty sure you guys would like already. But maybe you forgot. And no worries there. That'll help us out if you do it. Yeah, sorry your internet's being a butt, Tattoo. It would have been fun to play. Maybe during ARMS tomorrow. Or if you go to Eddie's stream tomorrow night, we're doing Mario Kart 8 again. 8 Deluxe, I should say, because he does sometimes do Wii U stuff. Not really, though. He does 3DS. But not lately, because his capture card's been acting up. So we've had some major frustrations in the Nintendo community lately. Don't know what the deal is. This makes me want to play some more Animal Crossing. I might do that later while I watch some of the movies that I recorded last night. What did I record? I recorded Blade, I recorded Gremlins, I recorded The Patriot. I think I recorded one more. I don't know. That might have been... That might have been it. Wow, Mr. Rossetti, you almost took me out, and I didn't even reset. What's up with that? You and me are supposed to be bros, because I'm like the, poster child for not time traveling in the Animal Crossing community. Makes me angry when people do that. The only time it's even semi-acceptable, and I will give people a pass for doing it, is if they have to work on a holiday, because that shouldn't be the case in the first place. So if you have to work on a holiday and you have the kind of job where you can't pull out your DS for a few minutes at a time, I think it would be okay before or after work you moved your clock just a few hours just so you could still experience the event. Then it's like, okay, I can understand that. But if you're just moving your clock time to get every single item of every single holiday all in one day and to make all these bells without even really doing much for them, then no, that's not cool, because there's people that actually play the game the way that the developers meant for it to be played, and they obviously did mean for it to be played that way if they put Mr. Rossetti into the game. So there, that's my speech. I'm tired of picking the same one. Alright, you guys pick a different one, I'll pick this one. We got about 15 minutes left. I've had fun with you guys today. Under the circumstances, we always have fun playing Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. It's so much better than ARMS. ARMS is cool, but it stresses me out. I've said that a couple of times. I don't know why. I think it's because I picked Master Mummy, and yeah, I guess he is pretty far down there as far as the tier ranking goes, because he's a defensive character, but I like playing defensive characters. I don't know. I could just pick an S rank all the time, and I'd probably do a lot better, but I don't know, I just wouldn't feel right about it. Not that I'd feel guilty, but I don't know. I wouldn't feel attached to the character the same way, I don't think. But if that's the case, I guess I shouldn't get stressed out about not winning then. Because I'm still winning by doing what I want to do. I don't know. I've been on for almost 3 hours, so I'm gonna ramble during that amount of time. And who knows, maybe Master Mummy will get a buff at some point, and then, because I've been practicing with him all along, then I'll be really awesome. But I can keep dreaming, because that's probably never going to be the case. Dang, didn't get that star off quite in time. You want to get it off like right before you hit the double item box so that you can get 2 items then in replacement. It's 3, yeah it is. I gotta go, I gotta go! 5th. That's okay. Alright. So yeah, I said 15 minutes, but I did set this stream to be, I did set this room to be 16 races, and I just saw that this was 14. So we'll have 2 more races, and then that'll be it. And then I'll probably do like a little sign off, hashtag Operation Make It Rain. And then we'll say goodbye until probably tomorrow. I don't know if we'll have any more streams today. We might. Maybe Fluffy, I know it's probably getting pretty late for you, but if you maybe wanted to do one in a little bit, that'd be cool. But no pressure, because you probably would have wanted to do one before I started with this one. Because you're in the UK, and so it's like it's 8:47 there now. Oh, friend quest. Sorry you'll only be able to do like 2 races, but yeah, like I said, if you come tomorrow... Wait, how were you in the room? Were you friends with someone else? I guess that's how it was. You were racing with us. Alright. You're friends with me now, so you can play with me whenever I'm streaming. Or whenever I play the Switch. I usually don't play it very much if I'm not streaming, though. Alright, come on, because I don't want to get everyone kicked out. Someone's at the door. Give me a second. I just want to look outside and see if I know who it is. Alright, it's the mail truck, so they will most likely just leave it there. I'm gonna ignore it. Molly, stop. It's just the mailman. Okay. Sorry if you guys are hearing all that. Molly, please chill. It's just a mailman. I see her truck out there. I say mailman, and then I say she. Postal worker. Chill, Molly. It's really okay. This person comes to the house every day. Except on Sundays. Except sometimes, because if you order something on Amazon and it's set to be delivered on a Sunday, the mail truck will make a special run to your house, which is awesome. Because I've gotten Amiibo on Sunday before. Yeah, I didn't have a mushroom, so why did I go there? Chill, Molly. It's okay. I promise. Gaffa says hi, dog. Yeah, that's Molly. You can probably hear through my microphone even. Oh gosh, she's loud then. Daniel says every time she barks it vibrates his computer. That's ridiculous. And Gaffa. Sorry, RIP headphone users. It wasn't even my fault. It was Molly's. Dang, there's Kotetsu. Okay. 6th place. So we got one more. No, we're not gonna do 200cc. I'm sorry. There are people who will do that, but I'm not one of them. I think Kotetsu does 200cc. But welcome, Sig. I'm sorry you just came in on the last couple of races, but if you like how the stream's going and if you enjoy the people that are in here, you might want to give subscribing a shot, because I stream twice a week. Usually the same people will join every time. That's a bummer. That would be our last race. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it then, if that happened, because the smallest thing I could do would be 4 races, and that will go over. Fluffy, you ask how many hours is Nintendo Chit Chat stream? Usually he'll go, unless it's like a weird one like that 30-minute preview yesterday, he'll usually go between 1 and 2 hours. Very rarely, maybe a little bit more than that. Thanks, Kevin. I'm glad you had fun. Hope to see you again maybe tomorrow. Let's look at our donations one last time, see if anything else came in. So we're at 500 bucks right now. That's awesome. I want to thank everybody for donating and supporting in any way that they knew how or could. Yeah, let's see our donation goal. Yep, we're at 500 right now. That's awesome. So yeah, if you just came into the stream, I want to just make one more announcement / reminder. This is a special episode for hashtag Operation Make It Rain, and the details on that are in the description of the video. But basically, it's a home repair fund for one of the streamers that a lot of us watch, Abdallah Smash 026. He had his basement flooded last Wednesday, I think it is. And so we were already banding together trying to help out with that. And then yesterday we found out that his dad also passed away. So it's kind of a whole lot going on right now. So we're trying to do what we can to make it to where he doesn't have to worry about the basement at least and can focus on family things. And so yeah, if you're able to help out, that would be really awesome. I know not everybody is, and we completely understand, but if you're in the position to do so, I think it would really mean a lot. What else am I gonna say? Yeah, just if you can or can't give money, and you have, I guess, been positively impacted by Abdallah's work and videos and everything that he's done in the Nintendo community, maybe go ahead and go by Twitter and give him a nice message. I think he posted the news yesterday, so that'll also help out. Also, if you don't have the money to give, but you still want to help out financially, if you'll go to one of his playlists you haven't watched, or maybe if you have watched all of it, that'd be crazy, but maybe just replay some of that, let the ads go on, that'll help out a little bit. So yeah, whatever anybody can do, we're all just banding together and trying to do what we can. So I guess that's the end of the stream. Until next time, I guess it'll be tomorrow, unless, well, Fluffy's saying he might stream today. So keep an eye on Fluffy Hamster 16's channel. He may do a live stream tonight for Operation Make It Rain. We'll tweet out all of that stuff. If you follow me on Twitter, BWA_Switch, I'll definitely have that updated if we decide to do that. Yeah, so until later or tomorrow, you Nintendo fanboys and fangirls have a great rest of your day. Bye.